All right. Hi, everyone. John here with Web Dev for You, here to help you build awesome websites without code in Webflow. Today, I'm introducing the free Adrian Murphy template. So this project is free and completely clonable. You can clone it into your own Webflow dashboard and change all the text, change all the colors, all the images, add your own projects, and pretty much, just change everything within the template. So I'll give a quick overview of the template. There's also some documentation that comes with the template that shows how to use the template and how to add projects, how to update projects, and all that good stuff. So if you're new to Webflow, if you need a really nice website for showcasing your work, I think this can make a really great template for your project. So yeah, I'll just give a quick overview. If you have any questions on how to use the template, feel free to leave them in the comment section below as you start using it. So essentially, once I refresh the page here, we have this nice animating intro. The text here animates in. All this text is customizable. And as we scroll, we have a nice animation revealing each of the projects. And then you can click on Visit Website. And you can link this out to your project, whether it be on Dribbble, Behance, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever it is. You can just link it here via this link. And you can replace all the images. And so we have a nice animation with the images and the text coming in. And then we have these nice drop downs for different content that the user can learn about. So like it can also be a nice resume. So if you're applying for a job or you want to impress the company that you're going to be working for, you can share your experience here, and the user can just hover over each experience and see more information about it. And then there's contact, and this, if you click here, it'll link out to an email. So when the user clicks, it'll open up the email client, and they can send an email via their email client. There's also a style guide with the template, and it's just really clean. So you can change the colors in the style guide, and it'll change for the template, and I'll quickly go over that in this tutorial. We have social media links here on the left with some little animation, copyright information here at the bottom, image licenses. So these images are from Pexels and Unsplash, and the icons are from Font Awesome. And the user can click here. So it is a one-page template where the user can click and go to different sections of the website. There's the email here as well that will link out. You can link out to your email address. Okay, so one-page template with scrolling. The logo here is in the upper left as well. This site is fully responsive. So if I go, let me just bring up Sizzy. So yeah, Sizzy, yeah. Let's check it out on desktop. I just showed it on desktop. Let's check it out. MacBook Pro 15-inch. It's pretty similar, close to desktop. Let's look at iPad Pro 12.9, or let's do 11 since it's a little bit smaller. We can see it looks good for iPad as well. Just a really nice template. Let's look at iPhone 12. I think we have the iPhone 14 now, so I have to update this. We have the links here in the upper right, and everything is aligned very well for mobile. And the user can tap and the information will appear as well. All right, so we have that, and then the Pixel 5. Yeah, I think we have some much more updated phones now, so we'll update Sizzy here. But yeah, just a nice template with some nice smooth animation. I think it can really impress your employer if you're looking to apply for a job. If you're a designer and you want a specific job, I think it can make a really nice template. Or for whatever job you're looking to kind of apply for, I think it could be a really nice template, or just a nice portfolio template in general, depending on your profession. So yeah, this template again is completely free. I'll quickly go through some of the template in the navigator. So we have the hero section, and essentially it just has the image and this grid. So this grid element, we have grid block and then grid block black, and you can change the color of the grid block. You can change the color of the global swatches. If I change this to red, we'd get a different kind of hue there for the color, and I'll just undo that. I'm not going to save any changes I do here because, you know, I don't want to affect the colors here on the template. But yeah, we just have this nice grid of, you know, creates a nice design element to the site. And yeah, and if you want to switch out the header image, we can click on the hero background image, and it's the, you know, you can go to backgrounds here. I can choose the image, and then I can replace it with any other image. You know, I can drag and drop images in the assets panel and replace that image. Okay, so that's how we change that image. You know, you can go to the navigator and see where all the different elements are. The work section, you know, you can just double click, change the text. It'll change for all layouts, desktop, tablet, and mobile. Just double click, change the text. Same for these elements here. If you want to change the image, just click on Project Image Overlay, and then you can go in the navigator and select Project Image, and you can select the image here to replace that image. It won't show initially because we have a Project Image Overlay, and you can change the color of that overlay as well. Just, you know, select the overlay and then change the color. And if I hide the overlay, we'll see the image behind it. So select Project Image Overlay and then say Display None, and then you'll be able to see the image. And the image also has an overlay here in the backgrounds, and you can adjust that as well or remove it. You know, if I remove that, or let's say I remove the project overlay, say Display None, then I select the project image and I hide the overlay, we can see that the image becomes brighter. So that overlay is just to match the color of the theme. And yeah, and again, you can double click to replace the text, and you can click on the visit link here, go to element settings, and then link this out to a link, a page section, email, telephone number, or an attachment. If you have the ability to add attachments within your account plan or site plan in Webflow. But again, you can just go through here. If you want to add another project, just, you know, it's called Project Wrapper. You can just copy and paste the project wrapper, and then you have a new project. And some project wrappers have different layouts, image on the right, text on the left. So you can just copy that specific project wrapper. Like for this one, I'll copy the one with the image on the right, and then just paste it in the work section, or the work content wrapper, and it'll paste that project here at the bottom. Okay, and then you can just go into the image, replace the image. So for the project image, I do think you want to add a combo class. So each project for the project image has a combo class of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or starting with 2 through 6. And anytime you add a new project image, let's say the next one, I add a new project wrapper, and then I want to add a new image, I would give that image a combo class of 7. So I would remove 6, then say 7, or any combo class you want, and then replace the image so that that image is unique to that specific combo class, and it doesn't affect any other combo classes or classes. And all that is in the documentation, so I'm not going to really showcase it too much here, but we have that if you go to changing project images. So project image, and adding more experience sections and things like that. So yeah, and again, if you have any questions on adding projects, feel free to add them in the project section below. But I guess I'll quickly showcase it and just undo it. So I added a new project wrapper, then I go into the project image right here. I'll remove 6 and then say 7, or let's capitalize it to keep it consistent, say 7. And then I'll just go in here, choose image. Let me drop an image from here and go to project image, and I'll just replace this image. And now if I go to preview, let's see, the image is not replaced. So let's just double check. Project image 7, and let's try that one more time. There it is. Okay, so there we have the project image. And yeah, and you'll want to add some spacing as well to that specific project wrapper. Or actually not spacing, you'd want to alternate. So in this case, I would have used, let me just undo all of this. So I would have used this project wrapper, and again, project content wrapper. So it alternates with the image on the left. Again, go into project image and remove the combo class, and I'll say 7. And it should save the image. Nope. I'll choose image, choose this one, and I guess it doesn't update right away, but let's go back in, choose image. Yeah, and we will want to add some spacing there as well between each project. All right. Again, any questions, let me know. Don't want to save any changes here because it'll update for the template. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, here you can click on visit link, change it to email, add your email link in there. Same for here for the email link. Go to email link wrapper, change this to email, then add the email in here, and email and then the subject. And when the user clicks, it'll open up their email client. All right, so that's a quick overview. Again, adding new experience elements is also in the documentation, and there are interactions to it. If you have any questions about the interactions, let me know. That gets a little bit more in depth, but essentially if you want to add a new experience, it does go over it in the documentation. So yeah, you can just double click and edit all this content. Edit the date, the title, the work type, and all that good stuff, and edit the contact text and all that good stuff there. But that's essentially it. Just a quick little overview. So we have hero section, work section, experience section, contact section. All the text is customizable, and a lot of documentation, or some documentation to update the different projects and update the different experience sections. Then we have the style guide. So the style guide is really great if you want to change some colors. So the main color for the template, and then we have the headings as well, and the different paragraph types and text blocks. So the main color of this template is midnight blue. So I can select it, go to the color right here, midnight blue. We can see that it's a global swatch. So if I want to edit the global swatch, I just have to click edit here. And I'm just going to copy this color to make sure I change it back. And I can change it to anything. So let's say I pick this kind of greenish color and click save. Now when I go, you can't really tell. So let me edit that again and pick like a red. This is not going to look great. Let me try one more time. Yeah, because the hue, but change the midnight blue so it'll change for the entire project. And we can see now it's more of a gold color than a midnight blue color. And that's all done through the global swatches. So I'm gonna go back in here and change it. So we have the color, go to edit, and then here I'm just gonna paste that previous midnight blue color. And that's it. So now if I go to the home page, it'll be that initial color. Yeah, so all the colors are customizable. That's how you change global swatches. Again, click on the color, go to the color, click on edit, change the color here. You can change the title as well. And that global swatch, depending on what element is using it, that element will change to that specific color. And so you can really stylize the template to your specific color swatches and color theme for the template. And it shows here what elements are using what colors. Okay, then we have the heading. So let's just double check that, all H1 headings. So if you were to add a blog to this template, it would be using these specific heading properties for H1, H2, H3, and the paragraph would be using this because it is applied to the global swatches. Okay, and that's pretty much it for the template. So again, some image licenses here, just showing where the images are from, and the icons are from Font Awesome. All right, so that's it for the Adrian Murphy template. So again, the link to clone the template is in the description area below, as well as the documentation. So again, feel free to ask any questions about the template. I'll be happy to answer them. Going to be coming out with quite a few more templates as well. All the templates that I previously had that I that were for sale essentially, or for purchase. I'm just making them free because I just like making the templates and making them available. And yeah, if you find value in the templates or if you can use them, that's great. If you do use them, please post the link to the project just so I can check it out and maybe share it on some of my social media posts as well. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.